All right, guys, so we are here for the final leg workout before we leave for Vegas. Very stressful time because there's storms coming into Florida. I know Derek's jammed up over there right now. Do not know if he was able to catch his flight. I know it got pushed back, but we got another hurricane that's going to be hitting right at Tampa. So again, that looks like it might even go to a higher category. Very stressful for him. Sebum's on his way to Vegas right now. He should be landing any minute now, hopefully. And then we are leaving tonight, so hopefully we do not have any delays. But we do have this last leg workout. Yesterday, where sometimes we do our leg workouts on Saturday, we actually had to rest Hadi just because he was just absolutely trashed from the week. So what we're doing now is got him rested up and got some good meals in him. He's relaxed, slept a lot. I think he slept like 10 hours last night just because of the exhaustion of the prep catching up. He felt like it was like 2 days out because when you get really tired and you start eating and then you start to get like really tired from all the extra food. But it was good because he really needed the rest. So guys, pro tip for you, if you're a week out, you got to make sure that you're doing that last leg workout. Do not go crazy, do not try to break records, but make sure you get that mind-muscle connection, time under tension, and work on the weakest body part when it comes to either your quad or your hamstring. So just because it's quad dominant day does not mean do not do hamstrings. Today we're gonna do a little bit of hamstrings as well, but because we really need to be able to focus on his quads to really push all of that extra food in there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna really focus on being able to get time under tension and not to go too crazy. How's Eddie? Let's do this. All right, guys, so we are hitting up the RTD. For those of you that don't know, we are launching the RTD this week, the pre-launch. So for those of you that want to get first dibs on trying the Evogen Extreme AQ RTD, it's going to be available at the $150 purchase level this week on a pre-release. That's right, it's not going to be for sale. It's for all of those loyal customers that are going up into that second tier, that $150 spend. You're going to get one complimentary one because it's not for sale yet. This is just the initial run that we're throwing in right on the get. So again, after that, there's going to be an actual release where you can purchase them and you're going to be able to see them at your local gyms as well as distribution at centers for Evogen that are Evogen Elite retailers around the world. But right now, RTD time, it hits hard, it hits fast. It's almost like having 3 products in one. So took all the best parts of 3D Extreme as well as AQ, put it all into a bottle that tastes delicious, and the pre-release launch flavor is Tropic Splash. So again, mixing flavor of pineapple, orange, a little bit of cherry. Tastes really good. And I'm so excited because we had never done an RTD yet. So our first one, and I'm excited for you guys to try it. So when you do try it, comment below, let me know what you think. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you another tip even while he's warming up. So another pro tip for you. You notice that I'm touching the muscle when they're extending their legs. Why do I do that? Well, mind-muscle connection, especially because sometimes they have one leg that's dominant over the other, so they can be able to push, generate even more force at the very top of the contraction. But also, you can also feel how full the leg is when you're carving somebody up. So when you're doing your routine and you're trying to understand whether or not you're full or not, especially during that last week, during peak week or the last leg workout, second to the last leg workout, you can actually feel the muscle of your client or yourself if you're training, and you can be able to feel where you are in terms of overall muscle fullness. So that way, as you're glycogen loading, your carb loading, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a lot more detail versus if your legs are flat. But again, having that sensory, feeling that leg and feeling what the contraction is actually, if you're hitting hard or not with that leg fullness, is going to be not just something you feel, but you're gonna also get that tactile touch. And that's gonna make a big difference on how full you get, because you're gonna actually notice the difference between it being a softer muscle and being depleted versus a fuller muscle and a harder muscle. notice his toes pointing in slightly because we want to get that outer sweep. That's what we're trying to focus on right now. Get that outer sweep to fire. Sure. He went out for a walk yesterday on his own. Didn't have his phone or anything. We were worried he's gonna get lost. He had a headband and everything else. Imagine him knocking at your door. Need to use your phone. Slow. Good. Slow. Good. Seta. Dota. Yiki. Off it. Good. Really good contractions. Got to slow him down a little bit. He's used to going fast, especially when I'm not around. You see all his videos, he goes crazy, but you got to slow down, especially the eccentric, and we're not going crazy heavy. We're just trying to get that really good pump. All right, so what we're doing now is the Pinata 45-degree leg press. We've locked it in so you're not doing one leg at a time. It's not ISO. We're doing the locked position, and we're working on just making sure that we're stimulating. Again, we're not going to go crazy heavy. We are going to go a little heavier, but not crazy amounts of weight. Just really good time under tension. Oui. Eight. 12, 13, 14. All right, guys, so what we're doing right now is the Pinata super squat. Really good depth, gives you that feeling of doing a squat, whether it's on a free weight or on a Smith machine, but does not put as much pressure on your knees. Feels really good. We're gonna get to really just that parallel and then right back up again. So once again, nothing crazy, not trying to break records right now, but trying to get that mind-muscle connection, especially as the glutes kick in as you come all the way down and then you're driving up. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, guys, so many of you may or may not know that a lot of bodybuilders out there really focus on not doing legs the week before, and they don't know why. They just have a coach that told them you do not do legs the week of the show. Well, the reason for that was that years and years ago, we realized that when you train too close to the show, your legs just get too inflamed. So that's why you start to be able to peel back the days. It could be 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or up to 7 days, depending on your recovery. That's why you don't want to overdo the legs, because you do not want to end up on stage with really full legs but without any cuts. So that's why you don't do legs a couple of days before the show, and you tend to wait 4 or 5 days of pure rest before you end up getting on stage. 2, good. 3, good. 'Yeah. All right, so one thing, still a little bit light for them, so we are going to go over and do Smith machine squats. But one of the things I do want to remind you of is, for those of you that are wondering why bodybuilders do not do legs too close to the show, for those that don't know, it's because of swelling. You want to make sure that you have enough time to recover and your legs dry out before the show. That's why you don't do legs 2 or 3 days out before, because if you end up getting on that stage, your legs may look fuller, but you're going to lose a lot of those fine details that they're looking for when it comes to judging. Is that an arm tap? Is that a point in there? Point in there. Is that arm tap? All right, so what we're doing now is we're going to do some front squats using the Smith machine. Not go too crazy, but we're just going to keep that narrow stance so we can get that outer sweep. Shut up. Now let's go! It's like a bullfighter. It's like a bullfighter. Ole! All right, guys. So we just got done doing our last leg session here in Texas. Now we're going to head to the airport. Actually, go home, grab bags, then head to the airport with the crew and meet everybody in Vegas. So. Sounds like everybody was able to make their flights earlier, so that's good. Now we just got to make ours. Next stop, LV. All right, guys, we are on our way to Vegas. Spoke to Derek, he's jammed up. We're waiting for hours at the Tampa airport due to that huge weather issue. Now we're waiting for him to board, so hopefully he's going to board any minute now, and we're going to meet him in Vegas. But he's been staying, been jammed up for a while. I guess another hurricane's coming in to Tampa, so let's do this. That's it. Yes, we are going to go hard this week. We're going to train hard, we're going to diet hard, we're going to go hard. It's finished super strong. Yeah! Yeah!
Who are we with now?
We're with Champ Champ. We're with Champ Champ. And little baby Evie, she's a superstar.
First time on the channel, baby Evie.
Yeah, that's right.
Hi.
Sam's so sleepy.
Hi. Hi.
Sam's so sleepy.
Hi, I'm bald like you used to be. Yes.
Remember when her hair just like stood up like that?
Yeah. She had baby elephant hair.
I know.
All right, guys, we are now in Las Vegas. Just saw Derek. He's with Jelson, baby Evie, Trevor, his crew, and now we're all heading to the hotel. And what's going to happen now is we are going to get everything dropped off, and then I'm going to go head to the store, pick up some supplies, and get ready for workout number 1 in Vegas for tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and spread out Mr. Seabum, Mr. Chopin, and Mr. Champ, Derek Lunsford. And what we're going to do is make sure that we do not train too late tomorrow. So checking on where we're going to train here in Vegas, but I will tell you right now, it will not be at one of the major places that's going to be a destination gym, because that's going to be a shit show. But happy to be here.